Hello, my beautiful children of the stars. This is energy update number 2 for April, because I have a lot of beautiful, powerful messages coming in for you. And yes, this is going to be another driving video. And I'm going to turn the camera around so you can see where I'm going once in a while. So, before we start driving, if you have not watched Energy update number one, go and watch that. Okay, it's the last video I did, and there I talked about how the agenda is thickening, the spell is thickening, how the heaviness of that and those who rule the world, that heaviness is coming down upon us with its agendas, with its rules, with its regulations, trying to force us to do things their way. So go ahead and watch that video. And in that video, I give you a solution how to overcome it. To sum up really quickly, when these agendas, the third dimensional matrix is coming towards you, you rise above it. You let it move through you in a second, in a breath, or in 100 breaths. You don't stick with it. You don't let it stick to you. You don't let it dominate your life. That was number 1. But since then, we've had Easter. And how was your Easter? I hope you had a beautiful time. And I feel this time of Easter, these few last days have caused a tremendous shift in energy. I felt a tremendous shift, a very, very powerful shift that is beneficial for us light workers, for us matrix breakers. I had a comment. One of you commented, I think you called us, the Starseeds and Lightworkers, matrix breakers, 3D matrix breakers. So that's what we're doing. We're annihilating the negative agendas. And okay, now powerful energy is coming in, and I will start. Maybe I'll at least put on a seatbelt so you don't scold me too much as I'm driving and talking. Before we continue, make sure to sign up to my Cosmic Academy of Light. It's a free membership. It's a free portal where you will be supported in your spiritual journey. The link is below, and you will be notified of my upcoming course, Starseed Origins. Yes, it's in the works. I will announce it very, very soon. The first run through, there will be very, very limited spaces. So sign up and you'll be the first to know, and you will get the opportunity to join in the first run. All right, so in the description box. So let's continue. Okay, so this is what I'm looking at. Not too exciting yet, but it will be. It will be. You see, the sun is shining. It's really beautiful. It's gotten really, really warm. Easter made it warm here in Canada on Vancouver Island. Anyways, make sure you listen to the end. Make sure you listen to this video to the end, because first I'm going to tell you about the powerful energies, and then I'm going to tell you about the re-download. And this is really, really important. So the message I got was that starting right now, in these last few days, things truly have shifted for us. Things have shifted. I feel that what we've been going through, the storm is there, the storm is passing, the storm has passed in the way that we now know what's happening. We know what's going on. We are very, very well informed, right? We know the agendas. We know that there are forces out there that are not the most benevolent. We know that there are people who do not have our best interest in mind. They have thrown so many things at us that it cannot really get worse, because we know, we're prepared. So the worst of the storm has passed. And I would say we are absolutely still in the storm, but we're not surprised. We have our tools. We know what to do. We have found ourselves. We have awakened. And right now, in these past few days, incredibly powerful creator energies are rising in us. okay? And these are cosmic energies, and these are collective energies. So the collective of starseeds and lightworkers, oh, let's go down this way. The collective of starseeds and lightworkers, I'm gonna go this way so you guys can see. Don't worry, I'm still concentrating on the road. That collective of starseeds, we are able to use these cosmic blasts of powerful creator energies and truly start creating, right? We have gone through the rigmarole. We have passed through the fear. And now it's time for us to create. It's time for us to step into our creatorhood, into our sovereignty, into our truth. It is time for us to really start doing new things and living a new way of life. Things are not going to be how they were before. But this can be good and this can be bad. And this is where the timeline split is actually going further apart. The timeline split is deepening. The reality split is deepening between those who have awakened and those who have not awakened. And I noticed this. Last weekend, I spent some time with my family, right? Last weekend, on the Easter weekend, I spent time with different kinds of people, and I've really noticed that rift. I've noticed the split of the awakened and the unawakened. I've noticed the split between the empowered and disempowered. And this means, and now we're going to come to part number 2, okay? Look, I'm going to a coffee shop. I'm going to meet a friend, actually. Haha. Even though there's lockdown right now here too, but we can be outside. You know, we're not going to let our life be compromised by all these crappy rules, are we? So here we are. Look at this nice little coffee shop center. Okay, I hope you're enjoying this, my beautiful Starseed family. Okay, I'm going to park right here, and I'm going to continue talking to you for a little bit before I get out, because this part is really important. Okay, so see, this is where I'm going to have coffee. Oh, the thing came out. This is where I'm going to have coffee. The Valley View Center. They have the best coffee and homemade milk. They make their own kind of almond and walnut milk, so it's a nice vegan milk. Okay, so the important part is this. That is why the agendas are thickening, because I feel that we have a lot of powerful cosmic energies bombarding the planet right now. And it's sometimes general cosmic cycles. Those of you who know astrology, maybe you know why this is happening. And when there is a growth or an opportunity for growth and empowerment, the dark and the light takes advantage of it. So why do you think the spell is thickening, like I said? Why do you think these dark agendas are becoming so powerful? Because they are taking advantage of these times of increasing power. But as above, so below. So whenever the agendas are thickening, whenever there is a growth in darkness, there is also a growth in light, or there is an opportunity for a growth in light, in empowerment. And this is what's happening right now. I feel such incredible creative energies growing within me. So much light. Every day I want to do something new. I want to start new projects. I want to talk in a different way. I want to meet new people. I want to do new things. And right now, the energies are perfect for that. And for you to be able to step into that light, to step into that power, you truly need to go out there, put yourself out there, stand in your power, be confident in whoever you are and whatever you are doing. You see, because if there's so much power, the power can be negative or positive. You can step into a powerful fear matrix, or if you step out of it, you can step into a very powerful soul matrix. You can step into your own divine 5D soul matrix, because now is the time to do it. So, as you see that so many people are being subjected to these rules and regulations, we talked about it, the jab, the waves of the sea, right? The green pass, that is a powerful energy that is surging, but you can use that even to bounce off it. You can use it to your advantage. If you're seeing things that you don't like, if you're seeing things that are trying to hold you down, take it as knowledge of, wow, this is what I don't want. This is what I'm not going to do. I'm going to absolutely turn this around and go to the opposite side. The earth, the world is going through a very deep dark night of the soul, a collective deep dark night of the soul. But a deep dark night of the soul is the most perfect, is the best opportunity to turn around. And I feel we've just kind of passed or we're just going through that deepest part of the dark night of the soul. The most powerful energy of dark can catapult the collective right up into the light. And we as awakened ones, we that are a little bit ahead of all of this, we that have already, I mean, how many of you have gone through a dark night of the soul? How many of you have gone through it? And wasn't the darkest part of the dark night of the soul the point where you just said, I'm going to surrender. I don't care anymore. I'm surrendering. This is it. I'm not going to hang on to the fear. I don't care anymore. Happen what may happen. And the point of letting go, the point of surrender, is the point where you can release all of that and move up, move through it, move towards the light. And I feel that's happening at a collective level. And those who are ready can use those energies to really kind of bounce off them, to bounce up, to start to step into their power, to start to step into a new way of being, a new paradigm. You understand? Does that make sense? So that's the message that I got. Use these dark agendas to absolutely lock in and know what you don't want. Use those powerful energies that can send you spiraling down into fear. Use them to send you spiraling up towards the light, into ease and grace and confidence and empowerment and light and happiness. And those energies, once you turn them around or once you use them for yourself, I recommend to start being a creator. You know how you best clear anything negative, starting from past life karma, blocks, spells, entities, bad situations, anything. Do you know how you can truly clear negative things? Is by creating. Doesn't matter what. Doing something new, creating something that you are drawn to, that your soul calls you to do, just doing new, positive, beautiful things. And if you do new things, the old is eradicated. So instead of focusing on, how can I get rid of the fear? You just focus, what can I create that is positive? What new thing can I create? So, as I always say, understand what's there that's holding you back. Understand that. Understand it. Look at it for a moment. Let it be in your consciousness for a moment. Let it move through you, and then immediately turn around and look at what you can do, what you can create. Look at the path ahead. Look at your brilliant timeline. We have to kind of understand what our past timeline is. We have to understand where we come from, but our focus is on where we are going. Our focus is moving forward, going ahead. Our focus is on creating our beautiful new life. That's why it's important right now to tap into these powerful energies and start creating. Just start creating. And how do you create? You start by doing things you've never done that uplift you. Going to a new coffee shop, trying a new type of hobby or sport, talking in a new way, meeting new people, doing new courses, learning something new, starting to launch, the thing that you have wanted to launch. Stepping into and taking steps to those projects, those goals. You want to be a healer, you want to be a musician, you want to be a writer, you want to write that book, you want to create something. Now is the time to start to do it, to actually implement, and you will see how fast the negative agendas just disappear from your life. And this is the time to do it because it's powerful. It's so powerful. I feel kind of like the sap of the trees is rising. My sap, the creative juices are rising, and they need to be expressed. And that's the best way that you can. Oh, I think it's my friend there. Sorry. I'm waiting for my friend. I think she just texted me. That's sap. You see, it's a new thing. I started meeting with my good friend. She's also a hypnotherapist, a really beautiful person. I started meeting with her, and we are creating such beautiful ideas and projects. That's something new, right? So let that sap rise within you, those creative juices. I feel them rising. Do you feel them rising? Use them. And don't let these creative juices be compromised and stolen by negative agendas and have them turn into poison. Huge creative energies can turn good or can turn bad. Don't let them turn into poison. Let that sap turn into the creative flow of life that moves you forward, upward, toward the light, always toward the light, okay? And that's the message I wanted to give you in this energy update number 2. So a little bit later this week, in a few days, I think in 2 days, I will do that Q&A that I promised. I'm going to make sure you're subscribed, make sure you have your notifications on. I will post it later today, so you will know. It'll be posted for the day after tomorrow at a specific time. So as long as you're subscribed to this YouTube channel and have your notifications on, you won't forget. So as soon as it's posted, that next upcoming video, you can write your questions in the comments already, okay? And then I'll be able to answer those questions. So, oh, there's my friend. Sorry guys, I'm distracted. I'm a little distracted. She's there. So I'm gonna go and have my beautiful nut milk coffee now. Café au lait, au la nut, au lait nut, de almond and walnut. All right. So go out, create something new, stand in your power, look forward, move towards the light. And I will see you in 2 days. Thank you so much. Bye for now.